Lovely evening.
Need some company?
What'll it be?
I see a pale girl.
Is that a trick question?
Thin blood. Do you know these words?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
From where did the words thin blood enter your brain?
I know I've heard that before.
The pale, pretty flower girl muttered them, perhaps.
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Yes, our paths may cross. There was a bail bond receipt in the purse. I'm still carrying the bomb on me. Good, great. I still have the boom. The daughter of Janice sent me to slash some paintings. Gallery Noir in Santa Monica. You have discovered a journal in the Ocean House. According to its contents, a jealous husband murdered his wife and family because of a locket. The murderous ghost of the husband means to keep her trapped here forever with him, and she seems to be trying to help you to find a way to free her. Is she tormented because she believes that people think she killed her child? Do I need to tell folks? Oh. No, thank you. She's here because of my previous shenanigans. I think the hunter's just going to keep coming for me. I don't know if there's anything I can do to throw them off my trail. Annas, what have you gotten yourself into?
Maggots love you.
Trust me.
Contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. They suspect this may be the work of vampires and... Hey, have you seen any vampires around here? A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away.
I may have
the
left
mystery creature is
a
thought
bit
to
of
be
a
some form of
trace.
giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it.
Gallery Noir. Who is this? The daughter of Janice wants me to go in here and slash the paintings. My madness is contagious. Cain spurns Lilith. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. Cain slays Abel. A promise is a promise. Botch. Cain slays Abel. The clever puzzle they've left for me. Cain slayed Abel. Was he then cursed by God? Or did he meet Lilith, spurn Lilith, and then get cursed? No. It's taking my blood. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. Cain spurns Lilith. Who is this preternatural creature? The Blood Guardian. I need blood. I'm not strong enough to move this. Interesting. What's that on the ground there? Did the person just drop their Gallery Noir key? Oh. Blood. Who will feed me? Is it time to exterminate some rats again? If it's good enough for Louis. Seymour's coffee shop is moving to a new location on the main boulevard in Hollywood. Dear customers, please visit us there soon. Do you think the daughter of Janus would be upset if I hunt on her ground? Daughter of Janus.
You. What were you thinking?
About
How could you give her that item from the hotel? Do you know what she did with it?
perilous.
She threw it into the Pacific. Do you know what this means? It means that I can't get rid of the spirit now, which means that property is useless to me. And to make matters worse, someone's just gone and ruined my event at the gallery.
Pieces of 8.
Shut up! I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. Because of them, I'm in a worse position than I was before. The Ocean House is worthless. So our business is forfeit. The feud is on.
Let us talk as equals, Dark One. Let business be our sweet nothings.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
This is more convoluted than my psyche. I will find her, and then we finish this.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Done and done. Dark daughter of Janus. Why would she throw the pendant into the Pacific Ocean? Is she just out to ruin her sister? Is that her only game?
Rustling robes of the Reaper.
Will you freeze, motherfucker? Hey, stop! Freeze, motherfucker!
Nope. I have been jumped, it appears.
Hey, stop, man!
The end, everyone go home. What a dark premonition. Blood bank. Blood bank downstairs. Hello.
You next up for the needle? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
They've got my number. Does the Pope wear a funny hat?
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be?
How much for the crimson nectar?
If you have to ask.
Show me. Vandal. Oh. Maybe I'll just take some myself. Level 3. Does my blood buff?
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
Bone rattle melodies and worm-laden rains.
No. Freezes. Vandal's behind that door. What's in the laundry? Oh. Hello. Is this where you keep the crimson nectar? The morgue. I'm being a sneaky little Malkavian. This is where I should have ended up. It's empty. Why would you lock an empty case? Another computer. Cadavers. I will come back when I'm better at hacking. What's up here? Stairs to where? Oh. Uh-huh. Malcolm's office key. The key to Malcolm's office. Where do they keep the crimson nectar? This is not where the crimson nectar lives. Vandal, this is false advertising. Where do you keep the keys, Vandal? Must I return when my hacking skills are better? Possibly. But we have Malcolm's office key. It's in Malcolm's office. No, thank you. Oh god, I can't get past him. This computer game.
Are you okay? Need help?
It's a nice night.
Oh, what happened over here?
Crime scene. Gonna have to ask you to step back, please.
Murder most foul.
Some lunatic broke into the gallery and slashed up the paintings. Everyone's a critic these days, huh?
The fish will go into the net. I am gone. I need to feed.
You have any of those items you mentioned?
I have the holy stake if you've got the blessed 100.
Yeah. Here you go. Now where can I find the head vampire?
LaCroix lives in a mansion in the sky.
You won't have to live like this anymore. I'm going to kill the head vampire.
That was unexpected. Well,
Evening.
blood runs red on the fairway. Why?
Murder. No, I wasn't here when it happened.
I'm not here anymore.
Look at the ocean. I used to love swimming out into her at the crack of dawn.
May I mine your grey matter?
Be my guest.
Do you know anything of the shadow-cloaked killer?
You talking about the murders on the
Of
pier?
Atlantic.
Got me. I reckon it happened a bit before we got here. A lot of viciousness the whole world over. Bound to creep into your backyard sooner or later, right?
Where might I seek precious secrets of your thin plasma?
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Does the thin blood flow for you all?
Aye, most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
We're all children of the night, bloodthirsty and damned.
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules and the terms and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
I will return if I learn anything of your thinness.
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
I'll scream.
I found the keycard to the tattoo parlor in the empty apartment room. Some mishap here. Shall I go into the basement? How many lives does a cat have? Wednesday, 2200 gimbals, prosthetics. Gimbals. Quick cash for modeling. Do I speak with the guy who cuts people up?
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
No, only with his phone. Can you solve the mystery of missing McGee?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
I also seek missing McGee.
You are? Isn't that a coincidence? Why are you looking for him?
I own the deed on that business.
Oh, I see.
Let us meet on this McGee-ish mystery.
I'd be delighted to. Why don't you come down to my office and we'll talk about it?
Where is this devilish dwelling?
I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbals Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
I look forward to buzzing your basement.
Very good. And might I say that you have the most colourful way of saying things. Very interesting dissection of the language. Well, anyway, speak with you soon.
That's not the only thing I can dissect. I colour the world with the hues of my madness. Farewell. Missing McGee has visited the Blade Man. Shall we go and see the man who cuts people up?
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Can you tell me of the lady and her places?
It's me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore.
Yet more death while the shadow-cloaked killer runs free.
Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night, and Santa Monica police don't rank amongst the nation's most worthy.
What of the shadow-cloaked killer?
Stop doing that.
I don't know. I heard earlier something about the pair got ripped up like that poor bastard in Long Beach the other day.
None too pleased.
It pricks the brain, does it not?
I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know. These killings are chilling.
Armor yourself, death trap.
So, did you need anything in particular, or...
Show me.
All right. Come and take a look, then.
It occurred to me that there must be certain places Kindred can't live if the shops are closed during the night time. Walking on down Main Street, relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you see is Kindred in the neighborhood. Kindred
Yes? May I help you?
in the neighborhood. Only if you have a straight jacket. Oh, no, you didn't like that.
Yes? May I help you?
Which of my personalities are you asking? Still didn't like that.
Yes? May I help you?
Ah, the Limb Lord.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
No two buzzes are the same.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbel's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here about the missing Mr. McGee, am I right?
Yes, tell me your name, Limb Lord.
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbel. Stanley Gimbel. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Let us speak of the mysterious McGee.
Oh, right. Mr. McGee. Well, as I told you, he was supposed to show up a few days ago for a photography session. Reference for my work, that kind of thing.
But McGee didn't show up for his mug shot.
No, he didn't. Earlier, I had asked him to take a few pictures of himself for my perusal. A sort of resume, you might say. And that was the last I'd heard of him.
What about Carson, Hunter of Bounties?
Carson? No. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, look. I know I've got some information on Mr. McGee back in my files. Do you want me to try and dig it up?
Dig for this treasure, Limb Lord.
Don't mention it. Just wait here a moment, and I'll be right along.
They're coming.
A moment is a slice of eternity.
Oh, you have such beautiful arms. I absolutely must have them.
No. Limb Lord. Limb Lord. How do you afford such vast real estate in the middle of Santa Monica? Limbs, prosthetic, and mobility aids. Limb Lord, where have you gone? Don't mind if I help myself. deeper into the Limblord's cave. The Limblord seems to be affected by something much like myself. And this is where the magic is done. It's people. Roll a rouse check. Is this where the magic happens?
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who,
Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Now, do I open this curious cage?
What are you doing here?
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
Here's Johnny.
Ha ha ha, that's funny. Cut it with the Carson jokes, will ya? In case you didn't notice, this ain't exactly the Tonight Show down here.
Kilpatrick the Keymaster sent me.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He has more bounties for you to hunt.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
I shall tell him this troubling truth. Farewell.
Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
Oh. He's not coming back. Not kindred, just evil. The basement goes very deep. What horrific tales of this city. Let's speak to the Keymaster, and then we'll walk into Teresa's trap and spring it, and let the sisters of Janus know that this is one rat who won't be caught.
Hello, L.A. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into
What's shaking?
I found the hunter, but he'll not come back to hunt bounties.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
His itchy finger is a crazy trophy.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Maybe I can hunt a bounty for you, Keymaster.
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
Perhaps my personalities are talking it over.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
You want me to see if he still casts a shadow on the Lady of the Sea?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
I still have no green for the gold diggings.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks. Perhaps I can help you hunt the other bounty.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
I may need a bow that fires bullets.
Well, I wouldn't normally tell you this, but since you did help me out, Tripp down at the pawn shop. He's a little fried and paranoid, so he don't usually sell guns to anyone, but just tell him old Arthur sent you, he'll set you up all right.
I will visit the maid Marian.
That's right, Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful, you're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you hear me?
What? I can't hear you, I'm already gone.
Is that Rico?
Let's check on my neighbor.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole business thing, listen to me. The only girl who will spend the night with you will be first thing in the morning. Well, that's what the girls are doing. Let's see. Caller, you've got the first shot at deck tonight. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is, Vigo.
Vigo? So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
I'm working late shift here at the yacht club.
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2. Hey, Mayor. It's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Arrivederci.
They're meeting in downtown.
Is tonight a rerun?
Yep.
Caller number 3, what's keeping you up?
They're at it again. Look, guys, whoa. They've got to know because they don't know. They won't report this stuff on the news because they own the news.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Shall we spring Janice's trap?
Freeze, motherfucker!
What we could all do with premonitions. The door has been locked. I hear a buzzing. Is it Therese? Yes?
It was a setup. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. Therese tried to have you killed. I had to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun and... Please, you have to help me!
Patience, White Mistress. Tell me what troubles you.
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica.
White Mistress, why did you bind me to these railroad tracks?
Teresa's gonna kill us. Without me, you'll never get out of Santa Monica alive.
Why does the Dark Daughter curse me?
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
Death is not as peaceful as I had hoped.
Hey there, need a date?
Just out of character for a moment. Trigger warning. I think it's this scene mentions of sexual abuse. And back in character.
You stay out of this! To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram, I swear! Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What strange fate twists befall us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Do not let her exhume your past, Dark Mistress.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Go on.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Does the Dark Daughter speak truth, White Mistress?
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Yes, the Dark One called down the Reaper on me.
Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What of Janice, White Mistress?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
A dark deed for the Dark Daughter, not to be believed.
The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Grab the boomstick, Ivory Princess.
I killed her. I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change. You understand, don't you? Poor, poor Therese. You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in an empty oil tank. He'll help you because I'll ask him to. But you must keep your tongue tied tight about what happened this night. Understand?
Your words are clear, White Mistress.
Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while. I'm going to be so lonely without Therese. I mean, I may need someone like you sometime. And I do get bored so easily. Maybe you could come by and cheer me up sometime.
I will come to worship at your alabaster altar.